Alright, let's try this again. I accidentally pulled up an assignment instead of the thing, and not really the smartest thing. So obviously, like I had to delete that, but it's fine now. Let's try this again. I need to upload the thumbnail. There we go. This should be working now. But it looks like I do have to stay on the screen though, which is very stupid. Because like if I go to Chrome right here, I keep it right there at 20 minutes 18 seconds or whatever, it's just gonna pause my display for some reason, which I think is top tier stupid. What did I just do? There we go. Oh, wrong display. There we go. I'm gonna go do that real quick. I think realistically, the solution to this is going to probably have to be just open it up on the current window because this is clearly not working. Let's try this. I know we have to improvise on the spot here, like always. Here we go. So we have 19 minutes and 41 seconds until 2025 begins. So I have 19 minutes to see what happens. I'm going to have to read chat on the phone. I cannot pull up the, just so you guys know, I can't really pull up the chat. So, like, I can't pull up your message if you send a message in the chat right now because, well, very obviously, I can't really do that right now. So if you send something in the chat, there's a reason why I'm looking down pretty constantly. It's because I'm looking at my phone. I'm just going to put it right here and see if I can, so like if someone sends something in the chat, I'm not going to be able to pull it up. I'll shout you out by name, obviously, but I won't be able to pull it up. That's the issue I'm currently dealing with right now. It's the typical issues you deal with every single year. This is the first year I'm actually doing this on my computer. So, I mean, it's a different experience every single year. You never know. So right now, 18 minutes till 2025. And I hoped that 2024 would be a lot, that would be a lot that would happen in 2024. And I was very pleased with the outcome. You guys might have actually saw my latest video on the channel. I made a video talking about like the highlights of 2024 from both my chickens, and I showed you guys a recording I took on December 31st, 2023, which showed you guys it showed you basically what I wanted to do for 2024. What my goal was. I always set realistic goals, but this year I'm done with setting realistic goals, bro. You got to go above and beyond when it really comes down to it. So that's what we're on right now. Setting realistic goals, that's not happening. We're going for 100,000 subscribers this year. And every single year I jokingly make predictions on what I think is going to happen, and I put myself hitting 100,000 subscribers in October 2025. So if that ends up happening, I mean, I've got a couple things right in those predictions. Scarily correct, too. But, well, I hope that that's one of the things I get scarily corrected, if not even sooner. That's the goal right now. I doubt it's going to happen, but you never know. It could really happen. We have 17 minutes left of 2024. You know what I should do? I should pull up my sub count right now. That would be funny. I should do that. Just before the new year ends because, well, you never know. It's just funny to do that sometimes. Let me check the thing real quick. Hang on, is this lagging for anyone? Is this lagging? Because for me, it's lagging a little bit. It's lagging behind a little bit. But right now, we are at 3582. That's what we're chilling at right now. So that's what we're doing right now. We're chilling at 3582. So let's just put this back. So as I said, 16 minutes, 27 seconds until 2025 is officially upon us. And I really want to do more live streams this year. Like, I really badly have always wanted to get into a live streaming arc. And I think 2025 is going to be the perfect time to do it. I'm probably going to do a live streaming arc in July. I can't do that in June because obviously there's exams and I'd be stressing a lot over that. I probably wouldn't do it in August because that's when school starts. I think July is the perfect month for doing a streaming arc. So in July, mark your calendars. I might be going live every single day that month. You never know. I highly doubt it's going to actually end up happening, but you never really know until it actually ends up happening. So right now, this is what we got on 15 minutes until 2025. As I was saying, I'd say I had a pretty good 2024. How was your 2024? Mine was pretty good. I'd say I did pretty good this year. I did better than 2023 on the channel, both views-wise and subscribers-wise, and also I just did in general better than 2023. I feel like 2024 was the year where I learned a lot. Like, I thought that was 2023, but 2024 is just that year where I learned a whole lot of new information about, like, how I should be doing this or that. I think that's one of the most important things I did this year, was learning a whole lot about, like, the stuff I should really focus on, which is my channel. And 2024 pretty much confirmed that I would be doing YouTube for the long run. I had a lot of suspicions in 2023 that it wouldn't really be something it would be something I'd gradually lose interest over, but I'm very glad I stayed. And I remember back in 2022, actually 2021, when I created this channel, I just expected it to be like one of those interests where you like pick up an interest and then you drop it like 2 weeks later. I expected it to be one of those, but nope, it wasn't. 4 years later, we're still doing this. We're still going stronger than ever right now. It's been almost 4 years. January 20th, 2025. It's going to be 4 years. In 1 year, it's going to be half a decade of doing this, which I think is just insane to think about. Half a decade of doing YouTube videos. There's obviously a lot of growth over there. I mean, if you look at one of my videos in 2021 compared to now, it's crazy. The difference is, it's wild. 13 minutes until 2025 is upon us. And at this point, if anything were to happen, it's probably not really going to happen. So 11:45 p.m. right now, 13 minutes until 2025 is beginning. And I was very hopeful that 2024 was going to bring like a whole lot to the table as far as like learning how to actually get watch hours is concerned, but nope, that's not something I took home this year. Something I took home this year was more like video production and stuff like that, and trying to figure out what works. And I'd say I did a lot better than I did in 2023 with all that. And I'm very glad I found out what worked, and I found out that my issue, I remember in 2023, I could not get my shorts my long videos to get any views. I think it was my shorts had absolutely slaughtered it. Like, I'd get 6% click-through rates and still just have absolutely, slaughtered. Like, my views were slaughtered. They were cut in half. It would be a spectacle to see a video get over 50 views in 2023. That was because I just come off of a multi-month break of being lazy. I'm going to be honest, I was really lazy in 2022. Late 2022, early 2023. My self-discipline was incredibly low. I had set the bar very low for content-wise, and that is why you saw terrible content around that time of year. I just wanted to do what was popular. Going into the end of 2023, I started, thinking about it more and realizing that was a bad idea. Why do I do that? And now we look back and I'm like, that was not really a good idea. But thankfully, I've learned from my mistakes, and now we're never doing that again. And I'm sticking with chickens. Chickens, gardening, outdoors. I mean, sometimes I do want to move my gardening to another channel and keep only the chickens here, like chicken exclusive, but I know a lot of you guys are also here for the gardening, so obviously I'm keeping the gardening here. Some of it at least. I might end up moving more like in-depth gardening stuff, like more complicated stuff that I could teach you, to like another channel. I might do that. I don't know yet. There's still a lot up in the air about that. There's an 8-second delay on here. I just realized that. Like, what I'm seeing right now, like, take whatever time you're seeing right now on the screen, and it's been 8 seconds. It's 8 seconds ahead. So, yeah. With that all being said, 11 minutes and 30 seconds until 2024 is done. This year felt like it was 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, bro, I feel like we was doing this New Year's Live last year, and 1 year later, we're doing this New Year's Live again. I cannot believe it's been all this time since 2023. I think 2025 is probably going to be even faster. I think the amount of stuff that happened this year was one of the reasons why 2024 went by so quickly. There was just something new popping up every single day. Something brand new was appearing every day. It was just a wild year for everything in general. The final 10 minutes have reached us for 2024. It's the final 10 minutes of 2024, and at this point, I'll finalize all my 2024 data. I'll say that everything that happened this year is pretty much done, and nothing can really change at this point. And hopefully, we get a lot of change in 2025 for the better, not for the worse. We want to, and I hope that happens for you too. I hope you get a lot of good changes in 2025. For me personally, I'm going to be working towards my goals in 2025. That's something I really badly want to do. It's just like absolutely grind out these YouTube videos for all of 2025 and hopefully get some results. The goal was to be monetized by the end of 2024, but that never happened. I mean, we have 10 minutes and 500 watch hours. Even if I were to hypothetically get 4,000 watch hours, I wouldn't even be able to apply for like 3 days because it takes that long for them to like actually finalize the data. That's not happening. 9 minutes to get 4,000 hours and then have to wait till like the 5th or 6th to get it all finalized. And then I know a review, they say on the review paper it takes like 21 days for them to sit down and let you like get your data, like if you're being accepted or not. But for some reason, most people get theirs in like 3 days. And I know I'm not going to be the lucky one. I know when that happens to me, I'm going to have to wait like the whole 3 weeks. But I know a lot of people in this community wait like 3 days. Sometimes they get their results in 14 hours after they submit their applications for the partner program. And I know I'm going to be stuck waiting like 3 weeks because of my luck. But anyways, we're going to just hope for the best. And I hope 2025 is one of those years where I pretty much just like break the barrier as to what I think is possible for these types of videos. We have 8 minutes, 59 seconds till 2025. 8 minutes until 2025. Think about that. I still think it's 2020. That's how bad my perception of time's been messed up since then. Like my perception of time's just been screwed since 2020. And this is proof right here. We're halfway through the 2020s decade. Pretty shortly, we're going to be closer to 2030 than we will be to 2020. And that's crazy to think about. Well, I'm talking about the first of each year in that situation. But this is crazy. 8 minutes and 22 seconds. I feel like the time is just going by in 2x speed right now. This is crazy. Also, by the way, guys, if you caught my live earlier today, the reason why I had to cut it short was because of my router. It was loose. That was the issue. The plug was loose, so I had to just put it back in, and we were all good to go after that, you know? By the way, I went through like 2 glasses of water since then. So I've drinking a gallon of water in like the last bit of time, like in the last hour or so. I've drinking a gallon of water, which is really good in my opinion. If you're seeing this, drink some more water, man. You need it. And if you're drinking water right now, good on you. 7.5 minutes till 2025. We're almost there, and I hope 2025 is one of those years where I make some proper investments into my videos. Right now, in 2024, I made investments a lot in this webcam. For the longest time, I've been making videos with no webcam. Well, doing lives with no webcam. And I was wondering why I was only getting like 2 to 3 people to sit down and actually watch. They weren't even watching for me. And that would only be if I would get someone to hop on the chat. That's because my stream was just a picture of my profile picture with an audio wave coming out of it. And I'm glad I upgraded to this. I use it in every single one of my video essays now. It like adds to the atmosphere of it. I made investments in this light right here. You can't really see it. It's not on camera. But if I turn it off, it's gonna make the room darker. And I'm glad I did that. And if you're like a YouTuber that wants to and you make videos in the dark space like my room is, then you're probably gonna want something like that. I also cleaned up my room significantly. I remember in 2022, I accidentally dropped my phone and turned on camera while I was in the middle of a live stream. And if you were in that live, I think it was November 2022. Oh boy, you saw how messy my floor was in that picture, probably. Thankfully, though, it is not that messy anymore. My floor is actually perfectly clean right now, and my whole room's generally pretty clean. There is some, like, obviously this year I'm going to do some reorganization of my shelves, but this is not my permanent space in this house. My permanent space will probably be when I go up up to the second floor in this house. That's the plan. Hopefully to do that before the end of 2025. 5 minutes 45 seconds until 2025. That is crazy to think about. I want to do more lives this year. I've said this like 30,000 times in these, but I'm being serious this time. I said it the same live stream last year. My mentality was completely different in 2023 than it is right now in 2024, and I'm glad it is different. So we have 5 minutes until 2025, and I can say with 100% confidence right now that I'm going to be making some proper investments in content this year and doing all that. I'm going to ask the chat right now, what do y'all want to see? Like, what type of improvements do you want to see to my videos? Hang on a second. There we go. All right. I'm going to actually pull it up on my StreamYard real quick. Which type of like improvements do you really want to see me doing in like 2025? Because obviously there's like improvements I can obviously make to my videos. And don't worry, we have 4 minutes to determine that. By the way, my work ethic is also getting behind a little bit because I still have to make the plans for my for my January. I always plan for a whole month. Like on the last of the month, I always plan for the next month ahead. I upload 3 times a week, as I said, and that makes it really simple. It doesn't take up nearly as much whiteboard space as it did. Because prior, when I did daily uploads, I would have to sit up there and write down 15 days at most. 15 days was all I could get. Now I can get an entire month planned. I could get 2 months planned out if I want to, and I can plan out for other channels and other channels where I upload less consistently. For other channels, I generally upload once a week. This channel is where I think I have the best potential for reaching a whole lot of audiences out here, which is why I pour my most time in here. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't be seeing a whole lot of me around here. I invest a whole lot of time, and my goal is next year to invest all of my time. Like I'm gonna hopefully quit scrolling, and like the only time I would really watch YouTube videos next year would be like show support, maybe hop on someone's live for a little bit. But I want to be productive all day in 2025, and don't worry, we have 3 minutes and 18 seconds left of being unproductive. So, yeah. So we have 3 minutes left. It's 11:57 p.m. right now. 11:56 actually. But in a couple seconds, it's gonna be 11:57. Any second now, it's gonna be 11:57. Yep, now it's 11:57. In my computer is like a minute, not like a minute, like 45, 50 seconds behind for some reason. I have no clue why it's that long. I don't know why it's that far behind. I remember my computer, I said it, my computer was built in Pacific time for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I built this computer, not by myself, but like obviously with a little bit of help. But like obviously when we built this computer, this is not like a manufactured computer. This is a hand-built computer. For some reason, the time was set in Pacific Standard Time. If you guys don't know me, I'm from the Northeast, which is not Pacific Standard Time, because if it was, it would not be 11:56. It would be, I think, 8:56 right now. So if you're out there in the Pacific time, you still have a couple hours left of 2024. For us, we're counting that down in minutes. And if you're out in if you're just outside of Maine, like a couple 100 miles outside of there, you right now are already in 2025. You're already in the future. We're in the final 2 minutes of 2024. This is surprising, to say the least, that we came this far in 2024, and now it's time to put to the test to see what can happen in 2025. So we have a minute and 45 seconds left until 2024 ends officially. And as I said, I felt like I just did that 2024 stream yesterday, and now we have a minute and 42 seconds. Well, a minute 33 seconds. I was looking at my phone for a second. I thought that was correct, but it's not. So we have a minute and 26 seconds. We have 85 seconds left of the year. 85 seconds. We get millions of those every single year. We have 85 left. That's crazy. All right, we're in the final, 70 seconds right now. So we currently have We currently have 65 seconds left. We are in the final minute of 2024, people. Final minute of 2024. And if you look down here at the bottom of your screen, you'll see the date. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Yes, I can see it. So we have 45 seconds. I'll be doing the final 15-second countdown to 2025. I'm super excited for this, obviously, because that means that brand new things, brand new opportunities are coming amongst us this year, and I'm very excited for it. 30 seconds, final 30 seconds of the year. We have 30 seconds left. As I said, we get millions every year. We have 30 left. It's going out quickly. Feels like we're going in double speed right now. This is crazy. I'm about to watch my time. It's set. Instead of 2024, I have to say 2025. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 2025. It's 2025. Wait, what? It's 2025 now. That's cool. That's crazy. It's 2025. My computer still says 11:59. We still have 30 seconds left according to my computer, but that is not too accurate. It's 2025. Let me check my phone and see what it says. It does not tell me the time of the year for some reason. But yes, it's 2025. That's all that matters. All right, we have like 10 seconds left according to my computer, even though it is apparently 45 seconds off. And 3, 2, 1. It's 2025. That does not feel real. My computer's 51 seconds off, by the way. This is not real. It's 2025 at midnight. I don't usually stay up this late, except for on the weekends. I stay up like to 1 a.m. But this is the year I cut that out. I want to go to bed at 9:30 p.m. every night now. So that's why Thursday Night Live Discussion will probably only be a 30-minute long stream from now on. But it's 2025. You got what you wanted. Let me take my little screenshot of that real quick. But yeah, people, that concludes 2024. It's 2025 now. That pretty much concludes everything about 2024. Hope you guys enjoyed 2024. But now it's time for a brand new year. And I will be seeing you guys in the future videos that'll be releasing this year. If you leave a comment, you'll get a response. I'll be seeing you guys for what the rest of 2025 has to offer. Good night, everyone.